Happy Thursday, everyone. It's Lauren, and we're back for another Thankful Thursday. Today, I've got Scott Gibson with us. Scott, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Scott Gibson. I'm the president and owner of Advanced Temporaries, AT Staffing out of Tyler, Texas.
And Scott, you and your company have been huge supporters of the East Texas Food Bank for a while now. Can you just talk to us a little bit about that?
Yes, we've been fortunate to be a part of the East Texas Food Bank for about 20 years. Not only have we donated monetarily, but our staff, as well as my son, has spent time volunteering and helping out at the food bank.
So I know that you've been giving on a monthly basis, but recently you guys made an extra special donation to the East Texas Food Bank. I know we talk about the increased need and all the new families that we're serving, but can you talk a little bit about, just from your personal values and the company values, why y'all felt called to give that extra donation at this time?
Well, there's a variety of reasons. We all know that during our current crisis, there's probably more of a need for help in our community and our surrounding communities than there's ever been. Going with that, there's many people that are out of jobs, and that means they don't have the opportunity to possibly donate as much as they have done in the past. We're fortunate as a company that because we are an essential business, due to the fact that we supply employees to many essential businesses, we haven't had a downturn, and we've been able to keep our people at work. And we thought it was important to give back as much as we could to the community, which gave us the opportunity to make a additional donation to support East Texas Food Bank, who may or may not be getting as many donations as they have in the past. And y'all have such wonderful programs like the summer, I think the snack program, the senior box program, the things that I'm familiar with, and we wanted to go ahead and do what we could help additionally.
Yeah, we appreciate that too, because so many, of these programs that we normally operate changed. So if you think about the snack program or the backpack program, since mid-March, we kind of had to completely overhaul our operations since school wasn't in session and it was all virtual learning. So even, thankfully things like the senior box program, but we were actually able to take that box model and replicate it. So we were able to turn our attention to building emergency food boxes. Went from backpacks to emergency food boxes, and then we started all of these pop-up distributions. So normally we supply food through these agencies and programs, but we actually became a direct service provider ourselves of, you would see us, every Friday at Harvey Hall, line wrapped all the way out on the Front Street of, hundreds of families coming to get emergency supplies. And we actually provided over 9 million meals just from March to June alone. So many meals to so many families out there that just would not be possible without your support.
Well, we're glad to be part of the East Texas Food Bank because we are a part of this community. All we are is people. That's what we do. We find people jobs, and we know there's probably a number of those people that use your services at one time or another, or maybe have family members that do, and we're glad to be a part of that.
Yeah. And we also have some new numbers as well. Just with the pandemic, we're actually anticipating that 1 in 4 East Texans, including 1 in 3 children, are facing hunger. So I think you hit it kind of right on the nose there, that we're all people. So even if hunger hasn't affected us personally, and we've been fortunate, we have a neighbor, we have a friend, we have a family member who has been affected by it. So we really appreciate the support.
Well, we're going to continue because we're glad to be a part of it, and we're glad to be a part of East Texas.
So Scott, you said so many great things, but is there anything else you would add to anyone that's watching this that, may be a business leader themselves or be in, the position that you are where you haven't been as negatively impacted by this to get involved with East Texas Food Bank?
I would encourage everybody, whether it's a few minutes of your time and helping you all with your programs, or if you maybe don't have the money to make a donation, maybe you can go around to other people or other businesses or introduce people that may not be familiar with East Texas Food Bank to the food bank and get them involved, because y'all do great work for our community and the people in our community, and we're glad to be a part of that. And I'm glad and will always support the East Texas Food Bank and hopefully pass that on to some other people.
And you actually made a great point. Something else we started with COVID was virtual food drives. So we currently suspended our community, the physical food drives of food items. But we actually have a new donation platform online where any business, organization, group, or just individual can create a custom fundraising page. So we can set it with your goal, with specific information, logos, all that information on there. And so that's actually a really great way to share that, on your social media, email, through your business. And so you can actually raise, funds that way. So that's another really great way, even if you're right, you're not an individual that can make a large donation, but you still want to raise awareness or garner support. That's been a really great opportunity that we've seen so many different groups utilize throughout COVID. So I'll put that kind of right below in the video. I'll put our Join the Fight link. So anyone watching this, whether you do want to schedule a small volunteer group, you want to donate financially, or kind of look at those other options like virtual food drives, that'll be right below me. Scott, did you have anything else to add before we wrap up?
No, thank you for your time, and I appreciate you thinking about us and the great job y'all do at the East Texas Food Bank.
Well, Scott, this is all to say thanks to you. It's not just myself or the East Texas Food Bank. It's really from the families that we serve. So hopefully we can get you back out there at one of our distributions soon so we can, safely see the huge impact that you guys are having on East Texas. So we all really appreciate the work that you're doing to support us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. We'll talk soon.